I hate fragile ass white people. I don't hold my tongue
Well,
for
that's
none of y'all
unfortunate.
motherfuckers.
It's unfortunate.
You know what? Listen, you're the fucking problem in America, and guess what? You're fucking uneducated. You're not even on my level to debate me. Would vote for you
Why
is
are
the
you so
dumbass.
racist? That's so sad.
Because I hate you, motherfuckers.
Me? Why?
Yes, I'm here to bully you to make you my
Well,
bitch.
it's
Give you
okay.
10
I
inches.
like
I'm
you.
gonna give you 10 inches of
You know what?
matumba.
I'm
Fuck
going
up. You a
to
freak. You
deport
probably
him.
like it up the ass like a little bitch.
All right.
Hold on.
We have somebody that just came up on the panel. Come off of mute. In the green.
Yeah, good morning.
Who you voted for?
Yeah, I'm 42 years old. I'm from the greatest state of Wisconsin. I voted for Donald J. Trump 5 times.
Congratulations, the great. You always notice how they come in. I voted for the great and Donald J. Trump.
No, I'm from the greatest state of Wisconsin.
Hold on a second, guys. Please, everybody except for Dark Truth, please respectfully, can you mute up? I'm out here, and I'm gonna let Dark Truth have this one here. Please.
So you know what? Listen, I already know where you're one or two of the ways this conversation is gonna go. So I'm gonna say it without telling me the border, because I'm so sick and tired of hearing about the border at this point. Why did you vote for Donald Trump?
Oh, he's
and don't
the
say please don't say foreign policy. Oh gosh, don't mention anything.
What else
policy,
do you not
border,
want me to say? Because I got something
you know
you probably
what?
never
Because
heard of.
what you guys see, listen, when we bring up you guys love to bring up the border, and you guys don't even understand how that works. So I'm not going to even get into that, right? Because what you're going to do is blame Biden for letting immigrants come into the country.
All right, I won't talk about the border. What else you got?
No, then you're going to say Kamala was something about being the border czar. Okay, nope. So I'm not going to let you go to that talking point. So what I want to know, what other reasons are you voting for Trump?
Donald J. Trump was the anti-fascist candidate on the 24 ballot. I'm an anti-fascist. Donald Trump for America.
Wait. No.
Why was I muted during my answer?
Let him say it. Let him say it with his chest. What did you say?
That was weird that I was muted during my answer.
No, I mean, I didn't mute you.
Yeah, I understand.
Isn't that weird?
It's weird that he said it, but I want to hear what you said before you got muted. I want to hear what you said about fascism. Go ahead.
Right. So Donald Trump is the anti-fascist candidate on the ballot in 24. I'm an anti-fascist, so I voted for Donald J. Trump to save America from the fascists.
So let me ask you a question. What is Antifa?
It's a terrorist organization now, but I believe it's just a bunch of
hold on a second. I want to make this clear. Wait. You just said you're anti-fascist, right? Wait, hold on.
Correct.
Did you said you're anti? Wait, hold on. Wait. I want to make this clear. Did you just say you're an anti-fascist?
Yeah, I'm an anti-fascist.
Okay, so I'm glad you said it. So you know Antifa is anti-fascist.
No, they're a fascist organization. So
okay, so
Antifa
is anti. Right. So hold on, watch. No, this is weird. I've never heard this before. I'm interested. Okay, so if Antifa is anti-fascist, right?
That's just their name.
That is anti-fascist.
It's just their name.
Antifa stands for. No,
they're completely fascist.
Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, you're kidding me, right?
No, not kidding you. Have you watched Antifa in action?
So wait.
Have you ever had an Antifa protest in front of your house?
Wait, okay. So if Antifa, so you fight against anti-fascism, correct?
Yeah, since 2020, I have.
Okay, so that's what Antifa is, anti-fascist.
No, they're actually the fascists.
Okay, so prove to me that Antifa, the same organization that you said is that is terrorist. Yeah. I want you to prove your claim. Go ahead.
Sure. So they pretty much just shout you down. They take away your speech. They want to unalive you, and they want to pretty much end you from all society and this planet.
So I'm glad you make that claim. So wait a minute. So wait. Okay. So wait, real quick. So you're telling me that you voted for Donald Trump because he was anti-fascist, but Antifa means anti-fascist, which fights against fascism. Hold on. I'm making a point here. Hold on.
Okay.
Because I want to see where this is going. So Antifa, which means anti-fascist, right? You're telling me
it's just a name.
No, that's what Antifa is. It's do you know Antifa doesn't have an organization? They're like nothing. They're just
they sort of
thought
do.
process.
Yeah, they do.
So wait a minute. So I really see this is why
I know you want to. I know this is fascinating.
Have you ever been to an Antifa rally or a protest or a burn your city down?
This is the craziest thing I ever heard.
You can learn something.
It's crazy that you would name your group anti-fascist if you're actually the fascist. So people like you will defend
people like me. People like you are ignorant. You have no.
I'm going to cut my camera on for this one.
The literal can you Google the literal meaning?
I'm about to Google it right now.
Is a left-wing anti-fascist.
How are they
That's
Well,
what
here it is.
anti-fascist?
Since he doesn't. Okay,
He's
so
so
right here, I
stupid.
have a. I just want to make this clear. I have
So
something in your
is
hand.
taking
Hold on
over a
second.
police
Hold on,
station
Tank.
and a
Oh my
city.
God.
Tank. Hold on one second. I put you on mute. That means that when I put you on mute, just for 1 second, then I can make my point, and then you can talk. Okay. So I'm going to this. I'm right here, so you don't see that I'm not making nothing up. I'm going to type. What is Antifa? I'm gonna type it in. Okay.
Antifa are fascists.
Okay, so
Antifa
right
are
here. So I
fascists.
have it on my screen right here. So, or let's see, I have it on my screen. It says Antifa is a left-wing anti-fascist radical political movement that is highly dedicated to, and it just gets a bunch of, what Antifa is. But
Yeah,
my
what are they
question I'm going to
dedicated
ask
to?
you, right? Hold on a second. Now, Antifa leans a little more to the left than they would do to the right. So, but my question is, I'm going to ask you, right? So you said Donald Trump fights back against fascism in America, right?
He was experiencing fascism.
Okay, so all right, I'm
And
glad
he
you
beat
answered that
it.
question.
And we helped him beat it.
I am glad you answered that question. So now the question I'm going to ask you, because now I'm about to eat you up, right? So my question I'm going to ask you is how is Donald Trump, what did this whole thing, how is Donald Trump fighting against fascism, or how was he a victim of fascism?
Okay, so Donald Trump was a victim of fascism because the political party against him, the Democrat Party, was putting their leading political opponent in prison for 136 years.
Okay. I'm glad you brought that up. Has Donald Trump been convicted 34 times of felony?
Yes, by fascists.
So wouldn't that make Donald Trump a criminal?
No, it makes him a felon.
Okay, but it's still a criminal and a felon. It's kind of the same concept, correct?
I guess for semantics, sure.
Okay. So I'm glad we have that understanding. So let's dive into this deeper, okay? Now, I want you to prove to me, because you said Donald Trump is, he fights against anti-fascism in America.
He won against fascism.
How was he a victim? What did the Democrats do?
They were putting their leading political opponent in prison for 136 years.
Okay,
because they knew they were going to lose against him.
Who did they? I want to know who did they go after?
Donald J. Trump and also members of
would you say
and also
that
other Republicans.
When Donald Trump, hold on,
including myself.
Would you say when Donald Trump tried to stop the peaceful transfer of power, was that?
No.
Because I really want to know, was that anti-fascism?
No, Donald J. Trump was not trying to stop the peaceful transition of power.
I mean, I just want, so trying to pressure his vice president into stopping the certification of the vote? He
has freedom of speech, and he can ask his vice president, who has a position on the Senate, to do as he did.
So let me ask you a question. Does the vice president have the power to stop the certification of the vote of the Electoral College?
I don't know.
Okay, so don't bring that up.
I didn't.
Don't bring it up because you don't know.
You did.
Stop bringing it. You know why I said that?
You just brought it up, sir.
Okay, I'm going to tell you why I brought it up. Because Donald Trump literally was being fascist. Because what he tried to do, he tried to stop the certification of the will of the people. That's fascism. So I've already proved to you that Donald Trump is a fascist. Right?
Yeah, I can't go into details
on that,
but the will of the people was Donald J. Trump in 2020.
Hold on. No, it doesn't. No. I want you to prove to me that Donald Trump is what you say he is. Because I just proved that Donald Trump was a fascist by trying to pressure someone or trying to go against the Constitution, which the Constitution...
No. I completely disagree,
if you are... Let's see, anti-fascist means you are fighting... Anti means what?
You're against
because
something.
You brought... Okay, if I'm anti, what does the word anti mean?
You're against something.
There you go. So if I would say, if I fight against someone who's trying to stop the will of the people, would I say that I'm against that?
This is your opinion at this point now.
That's the thing about it. It says I'm against someone trying to stop. Even if I saw a bunch of liberals crashed in and try to go to, I will say that was wrong because guess what? Donald Trump was declared the winner of the election. I will have to accept the results, right? That to me, I will stand for the will of the people.
Maybe Democrats have never accepted the results of his elections.
What Donald Trump did became a fascist and says, no, I'm going to fight the system, which he had a right to do. Go to the courts to appeal it. He had a right to do that. That's part of due process in America.
You seem like you don't want to actually talk about the real fascism was when they were trying to put him in prison for 136
what is the left
years.
doing? Okay, so my question, what is the left doing that is so fascist?
They were trying to put their leading political opponent in prison for 136 years to influence.
Okay, so you're saying Donald Trump now
election.
Going after. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. So when the courts said that you had to feed children, right? And then Donald Trump says, no, I'm going to fight back against the courts. Even after the courts said what he had to do. Would that be fascism?
No.
Really? So you're telling me the elected officials that are in there, the courts, the system.
Those aren't elected officials.
I'm giving you an example. Judges. The courts, the systems, the
those
political
are those are appointed
the
judges. The
whole system that these are coming out and saying, hey, you can't do this, Donald Trump. Because one, we need to look at the Constitution and see if this is how it should go. And Donald Trump says, no, I don't want to. I'm going to do it my way. What would you consider that to be?
Well, the Supreme Court backed up Donald J. Trump because he was correct.
I'm not talking about. We're not talking about the Supreme Court. We're talking about the lower courts.
Well, that's how this ended.
What? No,
the lower courts were wrong.
The lower courts, literally,
they were
the lower
wrong.
Courts. Listen, the Supreme Court doesn't. You could bring an argument about the Supreme Court, which the Supreme Court technically doesn't take cases on like this. I'm talking about the lower courts. No, the lower courts. Let's focus on the lower courts.
And they were incorrect.
Let's focus. No, hold on, because you don't even know what Antifa is. So let's. So my question I'm going to ask you. No, you don't. So my question I'm going to ask you. So if the lower courts, right, they're saying, hey, Donald Trump, let's look at this from the Constitution perspective, right? And they say you can't do this here. Would that consider to be fascism because they want to take a look at what's going on and to interpret the Constitution and then see if Donald Trump has the right to do that?
No, they had a political motivation and they were proven incorrect by the Supreme Court. How come I can't finish the sentence? Why do I have to listen to you for 15 sentences and you can't even listen to one of mine?
So for example, if I'm the president of the United States, right? Or you're the president of the United States, and I say,
should I just cut you off every sentence too?
Okay, second, Tank. Hold on a second. Wait, because this is pure ignorant. You're ignorant, and the reason why I say that,
I think you've met your match, and
no flex or no disrespect towards you, but I really trying to figure this out here, right?
Good. Then maybe you let me talk more than a sentence.
Hold on a second. Say if you're the president of the United States, and then you do something, and then I say, wait, hold on, let's pause. Let's look and interpret it from the Constitution to see if you can do this, right? But you tell me no, because I want to make sure this is going to be with the line of the will of the people, right? Because this is what our Constitution is for, right? We interpret it to see if we're violating some rights of someone, if we're is burning a flag considered to be a hate crime, etc.
Can you just stick on Snap or something concrete? You're jumping all over the place.
I'm not going to stick to that. I'm asking you a simple question.
Yeah, I know. You're gish galloping.
No, it's not called gish galloping. You're the only one that's doing it. So you're the one breathing for air. So but my question I'm going to ask you is that I'm going to let you speak. But my question is, I ask you now, you're the president of the United States, and then I tell you, hey, let's interpret and look at from the Constitution because this might violate someone's rights.
They have a right.
So let's look at it, and then you tell me, no, I'm not going to follow that order. I'm going to sign an executive order to overstep what you're saying. Would that be some form of fascism?
I don't even know. I wasn't listening to you because you don't let me speak.
You know why you're not going to listen? Because you're an idiot and you don't know what fascism is.
Oh, I actually do. It's what the Democrats are doing to Donald J. Trump.
No, stop blaming the Democrats.
You know what's also fascist?
You stop blaming Democrats.
Is muting me.
You guys are fucking unbelievable.
That's the fascist mute button.
You're embarrassing yourself, dude.
Please don't be a fascist, sir. I thought you were Antifa. Are you Antifa?
Embarrassing yourself?
See ya.
Embarrassing yourself. Am I Antifa? Of course I am. And someone just took away your First Amendment rights.
Deported. You heard him. He's not listening to you.
He doesn't.
Deported. Next. Do you know that he actually put out an executive order against Antifa?
Yeah.
And then he had the nerve to say Donald Trump is anti-fascist.
Yeah, it's like all of what's happening is just propelling us forward. Like at this point, at this point, at least for me, right?
Oh my God!
At this point, for me, I think it's more about accepting what we're hurtling towards, which is, just fascism and fucking diluted Shitler stuff. And we should just prepare for that, because honestly, I've kind of come to terms with it and accepted it. And I'm fucking waiting for them to come to the harsh reality that a lot more people on the left own 2A than they think.
The person that just came up from you, your age, state, and who you voted for.
42 Wisconsin, Donald Trump, because he's the anti-fascist candidate.
Oh,
You're funny.
This motherfucker's back. You know what? Listen, I want to hear this shit out. Like, I really,
Donald Trump just made an executive order against anti-fascists and said they're a T group.
Together, I want to. I really. Okay, so
Okay,
I really want to hear this.
Stop, guys.
Princess,
Shut up.
Princess, I love you.
Shut up.
I love you. Okay, so dummy, I'm gonna call you a dummy because you just came back up here. Okay, be honest with you, remind me of that little turd that you try to flush down the toilet and it won't go away.
Oh my gosh.
So because you just keep coming back, you're like, that's what you are. So I want you to tell me let's give you 20 words or less, right? Let's see how far your comprehension, your brain can expand. Okay, give me a 20 words or less. Why do you think the left is fascist?
Because they were trying to jail their leading political opponent for 136 years.
Okay. So what does that look like? Give me a...
It looks like convicting and putting through your leading political opponent through a bunch of fake Russian collusion, derailing his entire first presidency. Okay. And then bringing up a whole bunch of other... I said 20
words or less. I said 20 words or less. So
okay, that was on my previous
episode, and we're up to 25 words.
That was... Okay, so you're asking
that was actually... You did about
now.
25 words. So let's stick to
Holy
it, okay? Because I count... Okay,
you don't like speech,
I sit and listen, okay? So my question is, didn't Donald Trump try to stop, under his first term, got in some collusion with
you guys want MAGA up here,
Russia?
But you don't want us
Didn't
to
he get in some collusion with Russia? I know. I'm just asking. I mean, you brought it up.
I'm asking.
Didn't Donald Trump get involved in the same thing?
Why do you want MAGA to come up here, but then not let MAGA speak?
No, I did let you speak, but I'm
trying to have a conversation.
They don't. No, I want to have a conversation when I just asked you a question. Okay,
then
okay.
So when I
listen. Hold on a second. I literally asked you a question because I let you speak, and I said in 20 words or less, and then
and then you asked a new question.
Okay, now I'm going. This is the question I'm asking, right? So didn't Donald Trump get caught in some collusion with Russia?
No.
Didn't he do the same? Didn't he do the same thing?
No, sir. It was all made up.
Really?
By Barack
so you're
Obama,
telling me
James
when he
Comey,
tried to
Hillary
hold...
Clinton.
Okay, wait, hold on. So you're telling me when he tried to withhold funding from Ukraine, was that some form of collusion or what was that?
Who? Trump tried to withhold funding for Ukraine?
Mm-hmm. And he got impeached for it.
Oh, that
but
was
then
a
he came back
call.
around
No,
and
no, that was a
Donald
phone
Trump
call.
came back around and then did it again.
No, you're talking about.
So
a phone call.
Wouldn't that be like, to your
that was just
understanding?
Nancy Pelosi being
should we lock Donald Trump up for committing collusion?
How did he collude? Well, who did he collude with?
Withholding funding from Ukraine.
There was no Ukraine war.
And he tried to do it again.
About?
He was in the Oval Office. We saw the dumpster
funding
fire,
for
right?
what?
Okay, so we have an obligation to protect Ukraine, right? It was just a Budapest agreement that was agreed upon. Now, but I'm not going to get it because that's another story.
I think you're
but
confused.
I'm talking about if Donald Trump was withholding funding from Ukraine, wouldn't that be some type of form of collusion?
No.
Yes, it would.
I don't believe he was withholding funding from Ukraine.
He
didn't have a war
and then
yet.
he did it. Then we saw the shit show happen.
What funding are you talking about?
On his first term, Donald Trump was withholding funding. He said he was going to stop funding from Ukraine.
For what? What were we funding them for?
We were funding them to protect them from Russia.
They weren't in a war with Russia at all.
We wasn't in an all scale war, but we still Donald Trump sent them javelins.
Okay. So it doesn't sound like he
So
withheld
even
anything.
Donald
He
Trump
sent them
says,
javelins.
he was up there on the stage and he says, I sent them javelins. So
Okay.
my question is, why would Donald Trump, because that's what he was impeached for
No,
basically collusion,
No,
withholding funding
I
from
don't believe so.
Ukraine. Yes,
really
that's what
matter.
he was impeached for. That's what the
No, it
impeachment
was
charges
for
are.
a
You know what
phone
Donald Trump
call that
said?
he no.
Do you know what Donald Trump said? He said it was a hoax and a witch hunt.
It was a hoax and a witch hunt.
I
It was a
remember
hoax
this.
and a witch hunt.
That's the whole thing. And then Donald Trump is doing the same. He did the same thing again. And then he
And he was
says,
never convicted
well,
of anything.
he says, well, the cards are in my hands. He basically talked about the cards and then went on and ranted. And then he says, we are going to withhold funding from Ukraine, which one he tried to do. He's doing the same thing again. That's an impeachable offense. We saw it on live TV.
Please?
What was that?
I'm going to add something. So Donald Trump withheld $391 million, approved military aid to Ukraine during his first term in the summer of 2019.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Okay, so
It was
what?
withheld, including $250 million from the Pentagon and another $141 million from the State Department.
Yes.
Okay, so what?
So you say so what?
Yeah.
But the problem is
all of that. All you can say is so what.
So
Really?
that would, you know what? Do you know what that is called? Collusion, right? That is
Collusion
the definition
with
of
what?
collusion. To
Illegal to
interfere.
enforce
Collusion
impeachment
means
for
to
abuse of
interfere.
power.
Yes, to abuse of power, or that is a form of
Obstruction
fascism.
of Congress.
Yes, he violated Congress, which Congress therefore impeached him.
Right, because Nancy Pelosi got butthurt.
No, that's not why. That's not why Congress brought articles with
He was never
impeachment on him.
convicted on this. You know that?
He couldn't be convicted on it. You know why?
Yeah, the
Because
Senate never convicted
Supreme
him.
Court during that time, the Republicans held the Senate, and guess what happened?
Well, he was never
They
convicted
didn't
by the
convict
Senate,
him.
so nothing happened.
But see, that's the thing about it. But now we saw on live TV the dumpster fire that Donald Trump says, well, if we're going to withhold funding, which basically is some form of, like I said, I'm going to keep diving into it. He committed collusion
No, he
and
didn't.
violated. He literally tries to defile the Supreme Court.
What?
Who?
How?
Okay, so wait. Dude, are you a fucking idiot?
You're going all over the place here, my friend.
I'm sticking to one point. And yet you're
Well,
proving
we're back
to
on
more
Ukraine
and
now.
more that you're white privileged, that you're a fucking idiot.
Wow, let's not be racist.
No, I hate fragile ass white people. I don't hold my tongue
Well,
for
that's
none of y'all
unfortunate.
motherfuckers.
It's unfortunate.
You know what? Listen, you're the fucking problem in America, and guess what? You're fucking uneducated. You're not even on my level to debate me. You're not. I would tell you right now, you go waste your fucking time with someone who actually can, because you don't even know nothing. How old are you?
I'm 42, sir.
Oh, you're 42. You don't know shit.
I seem to know quite a bit.
I'm 46, and I know more about the
You
Constitution.
want to know another cool fact about me?
Yay or nay?
You want to know something
No,
else
leave him
cool?
up here for 1
Nay.
second. No, I want to embarrass him a little bit more. I want to know
Okay,
that he's going to know what he's going to know the name Dark Truth. So my question is: so you said fascism, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad we understand that this is what you believe. Okay, so let me ask you a question.
I've had Democrats
Okay, so
come after me.
when Donald, okay,
with
so
their
let me ask you a
fascism.
question. All right, so do you know what the word redacted means?
Yes.
What does the word redacted mean?
I just said I know what it means. Let's move forward.
What? Give me the definition, because I want to make it clear that if you know what the word redacted means.
Oh my
What's the word
gosh.
redacted?
Do we really?
No,
okay,
this
let
is
me-
how I know if you can have a conversation with me. So
All
what
right,
is
let
the
me
word
tell you one
redacted
other
mean?
thing about me. I'm a former elected
No, I don't
official.
give a fuck. I want
won
you to
2
answer the
elections.
question. Well, see, the problem is you can't see. I'm willing to have a conversation with you and listen
Did
to
you hear what I just said?
but you can't even give me the definition
Did
of
your
redacted.
Democrat ears hear what I just said?
I'm not. I don't give a fuck about
He's
Democrats.
He's a former
Dude, I am more
There you go.
conservative
She heard
than
it.
fucking anything.
So you don't think I know what
would lean
redacted
more
means
to
as
the
a
right
former
than I
elected
would do to the
official?
left?
This man
But see,
is
this
a
is your
liar.
fucking problem. My
Lies.
question is, I asked you a question. What does the word redacted mean?
Wow, we can't move forward. So if you have a
No,
document
until you
that's-
tell me what
okay,
the word
wow.
redacted means.
Right.
Otherwise,
So usually when
I'm
you
gonna
ask a
show
question,
what the
you
word
wait for a
redacted
response.
means.
So
Okay.
here's my response
so
now.
obviously you
My
don't know what
response
the
is
word
coming
redacted
now.
means. So this is what the word
Let me
redacted
give me your
means.
response.
What the
My
word
response
redacted
is
means.
coming
So
now.
this is what the word redacted
Let me
means.
give me your response.
Oh, there. That's my response. You've been redacted. Have a nice day. Fucking idiot.
Redacted, deported.
Fucking
He
idiot.
said that he didn't know
With
Trump
no
was
due
withholding
process.
funds to Ukraine.
like,
And that's
is
why
this
he
guy
was
serious?
He said that he was a elected official. Do you find that possible?
elected to what? Kissing his ass? That kind
I
of
hope this is. I hope he's not running for.
Liquor.
I hope he's not running in California, because I'll run against him. I would. I would run if he's running for any type of state office. I would run against him, and I would destroy him.
I'd love to see Truth on a debate with someone on live
He said that
television.
he was a former elected official.
Wait, I want to ask him. Wait, real quick. I'm gonna get him back up here, quick, and I want to ask him what state he's
For
in.
God's sake.
No, I want him to come back up here. He's an elected official. I want to hear this.
I've given you my state multiple times.
Okay,
your
are
Democrat
you an elected
ears
official?
are too
Wait,
stupid to listen to my state, sir.
Are you an elected official?
See, you can't even listen to my sentences.
Okay, so which state are you going to run in?
I am a former elected official, and I've given you my state multiple times.
What state are you? So how about this? What state are you in? And I will run against you, and I will destroy you in a debate.
You
and
can't
then after
run
I'm
against
done,
me. There's
I guarantee
your
your people will vote for me.
I've owned
how much of an
you
idiot you
for
are.
27 minutes.
You have nothing. And yet you are literally the fucked up part about this. You said that you are an elected official, and yet you don't even know who hosts the coin purse in Congress. Who hosts the coin purse in Congress? Elected official.
Who holds the coin purse in Congress?
Who holds the coin purse? Like literally, who actually sends out the bills to basically pay? So we have legislative, right? So the legislative. Which part of the legislative? Dude,
you already said it.
Moron. You don't know shit.
Said it.
I guarantee you.
Guess what?
Congress. If it came down to a debate,
can you hear me at all?
To be honest with you, I will walk you.
Can you hear me?
And then it will be see how stupid
your
you
racist
are. Literally,
Democrat
and then
ears?
the only people that would vote for you.
Why
is
are
the
you so racist? That's so sad.
Because I hate you, motherfuckers.
Why?
This is not called racism. You know what it is? I don't like ignorant motherfuckers. This has nothing to do with racism.
Are you just here to bully people like me?
Yes, I'm here to bully you to make you my bitch.
It's okay. I like being bullied.
Okay,
and I like talking to Democrats.
Yay or nay?
I do this for fun.
No, leave him up here. I want to make him my bitch some more.
Yeah,
I want to give him
baby.
10 inches. I'm going to give him 10 inches of Matumbo.
I'm going to deport him. I know why.
No, I like these conversations. This is going very well.
You fucking freak. Shut the fuck up. You a freak. You probably like it up the ass like a little bitch.
All right, we gotta go.
Why are you a homo? Are you homophobe as well?
Gotta go.
Why are you a homo? Are you homophobe?
Yeah, I am. I love to pull back men's hair and fuck them in the ass and make them my bitch like you.
You know what? Let me not do this right now.
Truth, seriously.